So when the autopsy comes back and they look at it, there's not going to be any choking around her neck?
No, I don't believe so.
What? You don't believe so?
I didn't. I'm trying to read.
You know what?
this whole thing.
I'm going to tell you, I honestly thought that you were someone that maybe made a mistake, but now I'm starting to think different. By the way that you're talking and your responses and how much you've lied and how much more of the story keeps coming out now. Because now I'm starting to wonder if you weren't pouring water on her, if you were trying to wash the blood off after you choked her.
No. That was not.
What do you mean that was? You can't even answer me.
I don't know. I'm.
This is Spencer Moen. Prior to sitting in this interrogation room, slightly obstructed by this inconspicuous watermark, Spencer was actually trying to rescue his wife. He had called the police for help, saying he found his wife lying unresponsive in the bathtub. He just wanted to help her. The police, however, have a different theory based on the state of his wife. She had significant bruising on the left side of her face and forehead. Both eyes were swollen shut, and there was dried blood on the right corner of her mouth. She also had bruising on her hands, which detectives took to imply defensive wounds, and she had at least one fractured rib. The detectives think Spencer beat her to death and placed her in the bathtub. And so they bring Spencer down to the police station, and you'll never guess which one unless you look at the tiny watermark placed on this video by the police department.
So let me grab some information from you real quick here, okay, Spencer? What's your date of birth?
She's not alive.
What's that?
What? She's not alive.
She's not alive. How long you guys been married?
Oh, 6 years.
6 years. Okay. You get married here in town?
And yeah, Barnesville.
Barnesville. Okay. Are you from Barnesville?
From Watertown.
Oh, okay. South Dakota. Where's Sonia from?
Watertown.
Watertown. Okay. You know each other growing up?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go to school together? Oh, okay. How long you guys live in Westford?
Since we moved here,
How long is that?
12 years.
12 years? Okay. So you've been here for a while? Okay. So, I know, again, Spencer, I know you're going
I don't know what to say. Is there a trash can in here? Oh my gosh.
You want to say?
I don't know what to say.
Hmm?
I don't know what to say.
Well, let's go through kind of a timeline. So I guess I was talking to a couple of officers. It sounds like you're at a golf tournament yesterday. Where at?
Mapleton.
Mapleton? Okay, what tournament is that?
Oh, it's the charity for the fire department out there.
Okay. How'd you play it?
We won.
Okay. How many under?
Oh God, I can't even think.
Okay. What time did that get done?
I bet we left there at 5-ish.
Okay. And then
As my friend had to get back to town. He was from Minneapolis, and so he took my truck back to my house, and then Sonia and the kids came and got us.
okay.
Yeah.
So he took your truck from the course and brought it back
'Cause that's
home.
where his car was.
Okay, to get his vehicle, and then and then Sonia and the kids
Met us out at the
out the course there.
It's a brewery thing.
Okay, so you went to a brewery somewhere?
Yeah, it's across the street. I don't know. It's in
In Emily Barlow?
no, it's Mapleton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know what Haggis? Or no,
There's it's like a shop
Icewind.
looking.
Icewind.
Yeah, I don't even know the name.
Yeah, I think there's an Icewind brewery, I think there. So you went to the brewery in Mapleton, and then she came out with the kids and picked you up. You were
Well, we were. She came out there. We were out there for a while.
okay. Do you remember what time you would have left there?
It was dark.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Sometime after dark.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I saw you had a camera on the front of your house. I mean, that would probably, I'm assuming that would show when you guys came back.
Yeah, it looks like it was dark.
Okay. Do you remember what car?
It was Tony's vehicle.
Okay. Which one's that? I guess I
The,
said.
the van.
Okay, there's a van. Okay. So she picked you up in the van with the kiddos, and then you guys came home. Okay. I guess what happened from that point on?
She was mad because it took a long time.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, most women are, right?
yeah, you know, trying to get kids to go to sleep, and then she fell up my garage stairs, thought I did that, and
What happened about the? I guess what?
she fell up the garage. She was going up the garage stairs.
Okay. She fell up the garage stairs when you guys got home.
Yes.
Okay. And she said that you did it.
Yes.
Okay. Why would she say that?
She was drunk and mad.
Okay.
I was just the first person to turn around that was there.
Okay. Did you see her fall?
Yeah, me and the kids were right behind her.
Okay. With all 3 kids, or?
Just the
Okay. So you guys got home. Where was the van at? Was it you parked in the garage, or?
no, it's just parked outside while we were
Okay. What did she fall on the steps coming
walking into the house.
the front or through the garage?
The garage stairs.
Upstairs. Okay. Okay. I didn't go in your house, so I don't know the layout of it. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So she fell on the steps going into the house. Do you remember how she fell?
She like missed the stair and like just fell. I don't even know.
Okay. Would it be like, I guess, more of like a tripping kind of stumble,
Yeah,
or
yes.
or was it like a full-fledged like face plant?
Basically, face plant. And like I said, got really mad at me, so I was trying to get the kids upstairs to go to sleep. And
Why was she mad at you?
well, from golfing and stuff, but she didn't seem that mad there. But she gets that point and she just gets mad.
Okay. Okay. So she was mad at you because of golf taking.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's kind of an all-day event, right? And it's kind of how it goes. And
So like I said, we were out there for a hell of a little bit. So like I said, I thought everything. She was happy. I thought, you know, and
how long were you guys? So you got done with the charity event around
five-ish.
and then you went to the brewery after that. So sometime between like 5 and when it got dark.
Correct. So
That's-
yeah.
Was the twins and your wife, were they there with you the entire time, or were you at?
We were probably there for maybe an hour before my buddy had to leave. And
Okay. Okay. And then they showed up. Okay. Was she mad at you when she got out there?
she was drunk, but I mean, just a snarky weird thing there. But a couple of her friends were there, so I don't know. I thought everything was fine.
Okay. So she was drunk before she even got out to the brewery?
I would say that's the legal limit, but I mean,
She had been drinking, I guess. Would that be?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then you guys got home. Who drove home? And I'm just showing this out there. I don't care about if you were drunk, driving drunk, whatever. It is what it is, right? But who
she
drove home?
let me drive, so she drove,
Okay.
stopped at a gas station, grabbed kids some stuff, and went home. And that's when she.
Okay. Which gas station? Maybe it's in there.
Off the interstate, I can't.
By the golf car place there?
No, other way.
Holiday?
Yep.
Okay. Holiday gas station.
And that's why we had to have went there, because the other ones would have been closed, so it was probably past 10 o'clock.
Okay. Okay. So Holiday gas station, you said to get the kids something to
Yeah,
eat
that-
or something, or snacks or something?
Yeah, needed cigarettes for the next day.
Okay. And then from there, then you guys went home. Okay. And then was the car pulled into the garage then?
No, it was parked where it was.
Okay. So in the driveway, I think that's where it was. And then garage door is open and everybody goes inside. Did you walk in the door first or did she walk in the door? Or who? Do you remember?
Like I had the kids walking with me, and she was, I can't remember if she was in front or behind us.
Okay.
No, we had to be in the front because I looked back and she looked up to me, and it's like, so just kind of ignoring her, taking kids to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay. So you and the kids walked in and then she kind of straggled behind, I guess.
Yes, after she got, yes.
Okay. Okay. And then something about the kids going to bed. What, can you kind of explain that? Or how did bedtime go last night?
It's fine, but she's just yelling and screaming. Yeah, I mean,
What was she yelling?
it's just she yells. I mean,
Okay.
can't. Yeah, I mean, just wasn't happy. And I said falling did not make that better for her.
And you said that she blamed you for falling?
Yes.
Okay. What did she say, or why would she blame you?
Because I was in her way, or she gets in those moods and just it starts kind of that. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. Okay. So kids go to bed. Do you remember about what time you would have put the kids to bed?
It would have been pretty much right after, like, somebody got there.
Okay. So right when you got home, essentially kids go straight to bed.
It was already too late for them.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys kind of had a little bit of an argument. She's upset with you still. Where did the argument happen? Was it downstairs, upstairs, outside?
I think it was in the garage.
You guys went back out into the garage?
Like, she went and used the bathroom inside, then stumbled her way back outside.
Okay. What were you guys doing on the garage?
That's where we both smoke
Okay.
cigarettes.
So do you recall going out to
Yeah,
the garage? I'm not trying to put words in your mouth.
No, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, and like I said, I'm just struggling right now.
Wonderful.
And I don't know. I don't remember what time we went back in. Maybe an hour-ish.
Okay. So you guys were outside in the garage for about an hour.
God, I'm trying to. Oh. I'm trying to think.
Sure.
I just might.
When you smoke out in the garage, do you leave the? I guess some people can't prop the garage door open. Do you normally open the garage door when you guys are out smoking? Okay, kind of vent it out or whatever. Okay. Do you remember opening the garage last night when you guys were smoking? No, don't remember. Okay. Okay. So then you guys are done smoking. You guys go inside, and then what happened from there?
No, I think she stayed out there for a little bit because I think I
Okay.
changed her butt the night stairs. I think it was in my bed, and that's when she came up there and smacked me.
Who did?
So yeah,
Okay. She came upstairs and smacked you. Where were you at?
I was laying on the bed,
Okay. When she smacked you, what do you mean by that?
punched, hit. I don't even know.
Do you remember what part of the body?
Head, face, that side. I don't know.
Were you sleeping when that happened?
And I was trying to, I mean,
So you were laying in bed, and then she comes into the room and hits you in the face. Okay. Do you remember if it was like a closed fist slap?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Then what happened from there?
Like I said, pushed her off, and she fell over again. And she got up, and that's all I remember. She did it again, and it's like, I remember, because I pushed her out, I just was going to take a shower. Going in there, checked on her. Just thought she was sleeping this morning, and she was not.
Yeah. You checked on her this morning. Did you check on her last night?
Yeah, I mean, I got up and used the restroom and looked over, and just fine, normal.
Do you remember what time that was?
No.
Yeah. Was the water running? Or was she in the bath? Like what?
Yeah, she was in the bathtub. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say I was just trying to go to sleep.
Okay. So at some point last night, you woke up after she went into. You said take a shower.
She was like I was in bed and she went in there.
Okay.
I don't know if she was in the bathroom. Then she got in the bathroom. I don't remember.
Okay. And as far as the bathroom, I know it's kind of a silly question, but which bathroom are we talking about? Talking about the master bathroom?
Master bathroom.
Okay. So when you went to the bathroom, whatever, pee or poop, whatever you're doing, you said you saw her in the bathtub. Is that right? How was she? Was she sitting, standing?
She was just laying there.
Okay. Do you remember if there was water?
More on her side. I don't know. She was like wet, so I don't know.
Okay. You don't remember if there was water?
I
I
don't.
Is there a shower curtain?
Yes. There's a shower curtain.
Do you remember if the shower curtain was closed or open?
Mostly open.
Okay. Do you remember any water being run? You know, usually when you're laying there, you can hear water running.
She must. I don't know, because she was wet when I tried to wake her up this morning.
Um,
Like I said, I got the kids dressed, dropped out. It was almost time to get up. And I poked my head and just like didn't say anything. I thought I heard her say something and drop the kids off, come back, and it's like then she was like, I don't know. And then she was to nothing. Like I don't know.
This morning when you were bringing kids to daycare?
Yeah, it was tomorrow morning. I mean, yeah, we both usually drink a lot and stuff, but she sleeps it off.
Okay.
I don't know.
Has she ever slept in a tub before?
Yeah, I mean, she takes a lot of late showers because she's a nurse.
Okay. Well, so shower or bath. I mean, so it sounds like she was.
Yeah,
laying down.
I wasn't concerned. She.
Okay.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Did you check her at all?
Like I said, I just like someone, nothing, and so I called you guys. I was like, I don't know. I called Sonya's mom first. It's like, what? I can't wake her up.
Okay. What did you say to Sonia's mom?
I need you to come to my house now. I don't know what. She's like throw up on her face. And,
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Let's back up a little bit here, Spencer. So when she came in the room and she was hitting you, was she saying anything why she was hitting you, or what was the
If she gets to a certain point, which I don't know what you call frequently, but she just gets mad. She has a temper, and I don't know.
Have you guys ever been in a physical dispute before? I know verbal disputes.
Verbal, sure.
Yeah, people will get in arguments.
Sure.
Have you guys ever been physical before, whether she
No.
hit you or you hit her?
I mean, occasional slap on my head or something. I mean, nothing
Okay.
bad.
Okay. That goes for both of you, or just her, or you, or
Yeah, I don't ever, I don't. And I just, yeah, I don't know. Like it's, I don't know. Or being the, I just can't sit. Sitting here talking to.
what's that?
I just can't stop thinking about it.
I know it sounds like a silly question, Spencer, but is there any cameras inside the house that maybe show her falling?
No, it was in the garage.
There's what?
That was in the garage. I mean, yeah, she fell upstairs, but no.
Okay. Do you remember hitting her head when she fell on the stairs?
She could have. I like I said, I was bad husband, didn't help her because I was trying to get kids up, and yeah, she fell inside the room too.
Do you remember at what point she fell inside the bedroom?
It was after the kids. It was after the kids were sleeping.
Okay. Where were you at when she fell?
I was on the bed.
Okay. Is that when you were trying to sleep? Okay. You know, she fell. Did she trip over something, or how did she fall, or where did she
It's
fall?
dark up there, and honestly, it was in her room. I mean, she's. I just, I wish I had an exact 100% of exactly what happened, but it's just, I mean, it was nothing out of the ordinary. Besides the fact that I said, yeah, getting hit, but I mean, other than that, I mean, it was. I don't know. Like,
Okay. Okay.
I mean, physical like that, and like I said, do that, block each other out of the rooms and stuff, but
Did did see her fall? I mean, they're 5.
the room, possibly, yeah,
Okay. I guess.
maybe. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like she fell twice. Is that accurate?
It could have been more than that too. I mean, she gets stumbly, and she, like I said, she gets to that point. It's just like her brain shuts off, and it is just.
But as far as you physically seen her fall, I guess you can account for at least 2 falls.
For sure, at least 2, yes.
Okay. How intoxicated do you think she was?
How do I rate that?
Like, should she have been driving a car? I
No.
guess. But okay.
But I was also intoxicated, so I didn't even
Sure. Okay.
think about it.
Okay. So when you guys went to Holiday, did she run in or did you run into Holiday?
I went in there.
You went in? Okay. But what, you said you bought cigarettes?
And some sandwiches and stuff for the kids.
Okay. Do you remember if the kids ate the sandwich? Okay.
It is candy.
Okay. So, boy and a girl then? Yeah. This morning when you found her in the tub, kind of walk me through that. I know it's
Like I said, when I really tried waking her up, I just rubbed her chest and Sonia, and I don't know, I called her mom, and she's like talking on the phone, she's driving, and just called 911. It's like, called 911. It's like, it was not normal. I mean,
so when you found her this morning, you checked her chest. Is that when you called 911, or is it?
that's when I called Chris, and I was like, Chris, I can't tell. Like, she's not responding at all.
Okay. Did you call anybody while you're bringing the kids to daycare?
No, like you said, I thought I heard her in there, so I thought it was fine.
Okay. Okay. And you said it isn't. How many times do you think that she has fallen asleep inside the tub? Has that ever happened before?
Yeah, I mean, 2-3 times.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it was weird. Like you said, there was no water physically in the tub, but she was wet, so she had to turn it on sometime.
Okay. Okay. So there was no water in the tub when you found her then?
Not this morning. There was not.
Okay. But you said she was wet.
Yes. When I was trying to wake her up.
Okay. Any injuries to her body or anything like that you saw?
It looked pretty much like she had injuries, 100%. And it didn't pop out like that last night, but it was dark.
Yeah. So you don't remember seeing the injuries last night or anything like that?
Not like that, but I mean, she's, like I said, I've watched her fall and hit the table and stuff, and I've seen her fall into stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
And I said, it's out the throw up, and it's like,
Okay. Where was the throw up at?
on her face.
Okay, so she had throw up on her face.
Yeah, out on the side.
Okay.
And she was kind of like, she was a little bit like on the side, and then I tried, like I said, wake her up, and the guys on the phone were like, pick her up. I can't. I don't know if it was just, I don't know. It's like, I just couldn't.
Yeah. Like physically, I mean, how big is she? I guess I've met.
6'1".
She's 6'1". Okay. She's 6'1", or you're 6'1"?
She's 6'1".
Okay. Okay. The throw up, you said it was on her face, and was it in the tub?
I don't know. I didn't
Okay.
look. I don't know.
Okay.
But it was like just on her face. It's like, I don't know if she choked on the throw up or what that was. I don't know. I was,
Okay. You notice any blood or throw up anywhere else in the house or anything like that?
we were walking down the stairs. I don't know if Dixie pooped on the stairs or what, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know.
Who's I'm assuming a. Okay. So the dog pooped on the stairs?
She's a nervous dog, and I was just walking down the house. She's like, hey, watch out for poop, and that was not there this morning.
Okay. Okay. Why do you think Dixie would be nervous?
She's a rescue dog.
Okay.
So just new people, there's people running
Okay.
back and forth.
So you're saying that there was poop on the steps when law enforcement and
Yes.
EMS got there?
Other than that, I didn't look, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So as far as her face, it sounds like there's some injuries to her face, which obviously you saw, right? Injuries can come from a lot of things, right? Injuries can come from falling, getting pushed, punched, hit with a bat, whatever, right? I've been doing this job for a while, right? I haven't seen the pictures or anything like that yet. Talking with other detectives and officers, that they've seen, her and what it's consistent with. Should we have any concerns about anything physical between you two last night?
Yeah, like I said, after she got back up after she fell on the one time, and like I said, pushed her off, like I said, the bed, or I don't know, we rolled off the bed together. She was, like I said, she was just mad.
Okay. So you guys were, I guess, fighting kind of on the bed?
Yes and no, yeah.
Okay. So you said that you both fell off the bed. What was she doing, or how were you positioned when you guys fell off the bed?
Long way? I don't know.
Like, was she on top of you, or were you on top of her, or how were you positioned on the bed?
Closer to the bathroom.
Okay.
And Explain it, I guess.
Was she hitting you when this was happening? Okay. Did you strike her?
I don't know. I know I tried stopping her, and I don't know. I don't know. And then she said she went in the bathroom and she was trying to take a shower, and it's okay.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
I don't even know. I don't know what to say. Like, it's my best friend. Like, I don't know what to say.
So, I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you're a bad person at all. Okay. I think there's essentially two different types of people out there. There's people that just don't give a shit about other people, the violent people, the people that shoot at kids. It's a very small percentage. There's the other group of people, which I would say I'm even part of the two, that sometimes people fuck up, right? I don't think that you killed her intentionally. Okay? I don't think that at all. I think things got a little rough between the two of you, and maybe got a little out of hand. Okay? I know you're going through a lot right now, right? But sometimes when things happen for a reason that there's a lot of stuff going through your mind.
I don't know what to say. I guess I don't know what I'm supposed to say right now.
Well, at the end of the day, I mean, honesty is going to get you what you need, right? By lying to me, and I'm not saying you're lying, right? But I think you're kind of omitting some stuff, right? Because it seems like every time I talk about something, you kind of bring up another thing.
I guess I didn't.
Here's the thing, Spencer. From my experience, it's easier to say stuff that actually happened than trying to kind of say the story that's somewhat factual but still omitting some stuff. It's hard to keep those stories straight. Okay. And again, I'm not saying you're a killer. Okay. That's not what I'm saying. We're not in here to say that Spencer is a killer. That's off the table. Okay. Bad things happen to people all the time. And I've been doing this long enough, and I know the second I walked in here, I knew that you cared for her, and you still care for her, and things just got out of hand. I believe she probably did hit you. I believe you. But at this point, Spencer, I mean, it's pretty apparent you guys got into it. Okay.
But I don't know what's.
I want to know what happened up in the bedroom.
Okay.
When she comes into the bedroom and you guys get into it, what transpired? What happened? What was the conversation?
There wasn't much conversation. It's just like I said, she just was yelling, and like I said, got mad in the bathroom, came back. I mean, it fell. I mean, it was all fast. I don't know. Like it was just. I guess. I don't know. being 100% on it, I don't. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't. I'm
Yeah, I'm not putting words in your mouth, right? I've been doing it long enough where I know when people know something and they just don't want to say it. Whether they're scared, frightened to say something. At the end of the day, what I know from my experience is that when people tell the truth, it generally works out in the best interest of them. Okay.
I guess I don't know what part I'm not.
Well,
Not saying like I don't.
so you said it happened fast, right? You guys rolling off the bed. How were you guys holding on to each other? Or were you holding on to each other, or what exactly? How did you roll off the bed?
We were. I don't know how to. I don't know.
Let's say this is the bed. Here's where your pillows are.
Okay,
So which way would the bathroom be?
this way,
That way. Okay. So which side of the bed were you laying on?
my side, this side.
So was she on top of you, or was she on this side, or where was she at?
She walked up, like I said. I don't know if she jumped on me, grabbed me, whatever it was, but enough that we got up and like we fell off. I guess I don't know how to.
Okay. You got up off the bed, or did you roll off?
No, like she. I don't know how to explain. Like, was laying and like I said, she like grabbed me, got me, and like then we both fell.
Okay. Then what happened from there?
And then like I said, she like got back in the bed and she said that she's going into the bathroom. I was like, okay, and I'm being 100% honest. Like I don't.
Was she was hitting you or not hitting
Yes,
you?
I mean I don't. Then probably too. Yeah.
Okay. Did you hit her at any point?
That's plausible.
Okay.
I mean, it's not something that I do. Like I don't hit like that. Like
Okay. I mean, it happened last night, right? So, I mean, it's either you remember it or you.
yeah, I mean, like I don't have like a 100% picture, perfect, clear explanation of what the timeline, exact this, that. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Wasn't something I was trying to remember. I guess like it was just like I just. Then yeah, I mean, it's just. I don't know. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, do. Like kids are everywhere. I don't.
Did you, if you did hit her, did you hit her with your fists, your elbow, kick her? What happened?
If I did, yeah, it would have been. I don't know. I honestly don't know that answer.
I mean, do you remember grabbing a bat and hitting her with a bat?
No.
Or a golf club?
Nope. Definitely not.
So not an object. Okay.
I don't know. I really don't know.
What's your hands look like? Put your hands on here. Okay. Why is your hands all bruised?
I don't know. Like I said, this is always like that, but I had to have once. I mean, I had to have
Had to have what?
struck her.
Do you remember where you hit her?
No, but I was like I said, I was just trying to get her away from me, and I don't know. I honestly don't.
Yeah. When this all happened, what did she say to you when she went to the bathroom? Before she went to the bathroom?
F you, taking a shower.
Okay. Fuck you, I'm taking a shower. Okay. Okay.
I didn't think I had to check. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Do you remember if you just hit her the one time or the two times?
I honestly don't remember that part. I really don't.
How about like your arms? Like you got
That could have been just this morning. I mean,
there was a scratch on your arm there. Yeah.
I mean,
It's a scratch. Yeah.
I
Do you remember if she scratched you at all?
don't believe so. I don't think that's from that.
Again, I haven't been in the house or anything, Spencer, but it sounds like there's like a broken plate or something. What's up with the plate?
Oh, that I picked that up this morning because I stepped on a piece, but like on her, you get to the top of the stairs and there's a wall and the plate was there, and when she came upstairs, it just fell off the thing. At the top of the stairs, there's like where the railing hooks to, like it almost it's like a stub wall,
Okay.
and that like we just put our dirty dishes there and bring them down.
Why did the plate fall in?
When she walked, like when you walk up the stairs, like it's just a stub wall that was just sitting on there.
Okay.
Do you remember garbage in there too?
Do you remember why the plate broke though?
I think it was a bowl. Like what I picked up this morning, put it on the dresser, it was just a bowl.
Or a bowl or whatever it was. I guess something broke.
Yeah, it fell off the thing onto the floor.
But why? Do you know why?
I'm sure one of us hit it when we were walking upstairs.
Do you remember hitting it?
No, I don't even remember hearing it break.
Okay. 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 Give me 1 second here, okay?
Stomach's not very good right now.
Okay. So I got a little better idea of like layout of your bedroom and stuff like that. Can you kind of go over the fight again? So like if this was again, so this is where the pillows are. You said the bathroom would be on that side.
Correct.
And where were you laying on the bed?
Towards the.
Towards the bathroom. So you're
Yes.
on this side. Okay. And then when she came in, what transpired from there? If you can kind of explain that to me again here.
Like I said, I just remembered. Like I said, Kurt. Like I said, getting up our main flight of stairs, and like I said, coming in the room, and like I said, she was just pissed and angry that. Like I said, yeah. And like I said, after like I said that she. I don't know if she jumped on me or what do you want to call it. Then we leaned up and both fell over, and I mean that was the biggest part of the fight, I would say.
Was this after you guys were out smoking?
Yes.
So when you were done smoking,
I went upstairs because my daughter had to change her lock.
okay,
She was still out there.
so she stayed out in the garage, and then you dealt with your daughter, and then you went to and laid
Just
in bed.
laid down, yes.
Yeah. So then shortly after that, or how long do you think from when you laid down till when she would have came out?
About 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
So not hours after it'd be.
No.
Okay.
No. I mean,
Yeah.
they said it was dark, so we had to, but nobody, like I said, time again, like I said, I know I put the bed around, it was after 10, 30-ish, 11:30-ish, just probably, yeah, the time I went back down there, and I was up there, I'm guessing at 11:30.
Okay. So what 11:30 is when?
Like I said, I don't know. In that area.
Okay. Do you remember having a conversation with? Last night?
I didn't talk.
Did any of your kids call you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Did any of your kids call your wife's phone?
Like I said, I'm not sure.
Okay. You don't remember having a conversation with? I guess I'm assuming it'd be phones.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so she comes up. You guys get into your fight, and according to I guess kind of your hands there. You said you must have hit her.
I remember my lip has something, but I didn't notice that until you start
Your what?
lip.
Okay, you got it.
It's not like horrendous or anything, but nothing.
Okay. What about your? Let me see your things again real quick here. Okay.
And this might have been, I was thinking about this, I think that was car.
The car.
In the car this morning, or today.
Okay.
Like, I don't think that was anything really, I mean.
Okay. Do you have any marks on your chest or anything like that?
Outside, no.
Scratches on your chest or your back or anything like that?
No, doesn't feel like I do.
Okay. Do you, as far as hitting her, how many times do you think you hit her?
I had to have done it, I had to have once, I mean.
Do you remember where you hit her? Like which part?
Like I said, it was dark, I don't remember 100%.
Okay. So when she went into the bathroom, she said, "Fuck you, I'm taking a shower." Did you hear the water run at all?
It had to, like I said, I was just trying to go to sleep.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, I remember hearing her stumble around in there and gets in there, and I was, like I said, the door was closed. I don't remember 100%.
Okay. So apparently, you called your wife's phone around 10:41 p.m. and you answered. It's about a 30-second call. Do you remember having that conversation?
Not really.
Okay. And if it was on your daughter's phone, would that be accurate then?
Yeah, I mean, if she called, so she sometimes she asks if they can do stuff or they plan for the next day. Yeah.
Okay.
10:41.
10:41.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
And how do you think, so when did you go find her in the tub? When did you discover her in the tub? When was the next, after she said she was going to take a shower, when did you go in the tub and see her?
like I said, after, like I said, it was, I just looked in there and she was in there and I just did the fine, and like I said,
You said what?
I just like I said, saw her physically there, and it's like, someone's time to get going for work this morning, you know. And
You didn't think anything of it when you saw her in there?
I just poked my head in there and said, "Someone, let's go." I mean, she's, like I said, she slept in the bathtub. I mean, like with usually water. I mean, like I said, I just didn't. I thought she was just upset with me.
When you say slept in the bathtub, she slept in the bathtub before?
Yeah, she's slept in the bathtub before. I didn't think anything by it.
So did you see her in there this morning?
When I went and tried to wake her up? Yes.
Okay, and what did you think when you saw her?
Did not look good.
Okay.
And
How do you think her face got like that?
like I said, she did fall a couple times, but
And you think where did she fall out again? Spencer, here's the deal, okay? There's two things. There's two things that could have happened last night. Number one, you made a mistake, or number one, you did this on purpose. Spencer, don't say anything, okay? Listen to me talk, okay? Don't talk. The saying that she fell on the floor because she was drunk or hit the cement, we have the Ring doorbell camera. Don't say anything. I'm talking, okay? We have the Ring doorbell camera, okay? Whether it happened in the garage or whatever, that camera's still going to catch that because we have technology that can catch that, and we're going through it right now, okay? We have the cell phone stuff. Here's the deal, Spencer. You didn't just hit her one time and then she went into the bathroom. Don't say anything. I'm not done talking, okay? We don't have to talk to you right now, Spencer, okay? This is your opportunity to talk to us. We don't have to talk to you. We have enough to take you to jail right now for homicide, okay? Spencer, do not talk. I'm talking, okay? I'm telling you right now, if what you're going to say is, well, she fell a couple times and I may or may not hit her, you're going to fare a lot worse in this than if you just tell us the truth what happened, because I've been doing this for a long time. I think you're probably a good person that got intoxicated last night and you either made a mistake or this was something that you planned out and you wanted to do. It's one or the other. Which one is it, Spencer? Because that's what we're here to find out. Because I did that she may have fell down and you guys got into it and maybe hit her one time. That's not what happened. And if you're going to keep lying to us, then we're going to stop talking to you, because we don't have to talk to you, Spencer. We can just take you right now, okay? So I want you to tell me the truth. If you're not going to tell me the truth, then don't talk, okay? but I want you to tell me what exactly happened, because I know you know what happened. What you've been telling him is bullshit, and I want the truth what happened. Otherwise, we're not going to keep talking. Okay? And this is your opportunity. Because if you go to the judge with what you're telling us right now, you're going to fare a lot worse than if you just tell us what happened. Because like I said, either you planned this and this is what you wanted to happen, or you got a little drunk last night, probably really drunk, and something bad happened that you didn't intend to happen. I think that's apparent by how you've handled it this morning, because you're trying to look past the fact of what really happened. But now's your opportunity to talk to us. Okay? But I'm not going to sit here and let you listen to you lie to Detective Elfson any longer, okay? I know you know what happened, and that's what we're here to talk about. Okay? Because we know you didn't just hit her one time. There's other marks on her body that indicate that that is not true, okay? And we know that. So now's the time to tell us what happened.
I don't.
You're already lying.
Oh my God, that picture.
Spencer,
I'm
did you make a mistake last night?
I hit my wife. It was not. It was not.
How many times did you hit her? You hit her more than once, obviously. Spencer, look at me. This is your opportunity to talk to us.
If I don't know how many times I'm being 100%.
Because what happened to her face didn't happen from falling on the ground. How did she get into the tub?
She was.
Spencer, by you not even be able to definitively say it, I know that you put her in the tub. Spencer, tell me what happened.
I don't.
Spencer,
I'm
tell me what happened.
There's just a lot in my head.
I know. Like I said, if you keep lying and this is what it goes, it's just going to be way worse for you. Right now is your opportunity to talk to us. Tell me what happened. Spencer, come on.
I don't remember putting her in the tub. She, like I said, she was in the bathroom, and like I said, when I was on the phone with the 911 this morning, I flipped her over, and like I said, because they tried to tell me to get her out of the tub, and it's like I couldn't.
How did she get into the tub last night?
I did not put her in the tub. I did not put her in the tub.
Okay, what did you do with her after you got into a fight?
She went into the bathroom, and that was that. Because if I knew it was this bad, I would have called cops last night.
Spencer, why is there blood on the opposite side of that? There's blood on the ground.
On the other side? Unless we rolled that way, we could have rolled off that way. Like I said, I was not 100% sober, and I'm trying to tell you guys 100% of what I did. And I guess what
Lieutenant Belk is saying, Spencer, is that we're not here to paint you as a murderer, right? We don't think that you intentionally did this. Remember my talk that when we talked earlier, is there's two different types of people. There's people that just don't give a flying shit about anybody, and there's people like us that just fuck up, right? But this is your opportunity to kind of explain what you know exactly.
Spencer, here's the deal. I've been doing this for a long time. I can tell by your responses and that you know way more than what you're telling us. You're absolutely not telling us what you know or what happened. You're 100%. We don't believe that for a second. We're past that point. Right now, we just want to hear what happened.
Where do I restart? I mean, how do I?
Tell us when the fight happened. Tell us about the fight, because it was more than what you're saying.
It's like I said, started garage. Like I said, not super physical down there, but it didn't get physical until we got up to the bedroom.
Okay.
When you say super physical, what do you mean super physical?
I mean, verbal, and maybe, like I said, maybe she, slammed the back head. I mean, nothing, like I said.
She slapped you in the back of the head?
Sure, I'm sure she did. Like, it's not, like, I mean, because we sit right next to each other. And
Is this when you guys were smoking?
yes,
Okay.
and like I said, it was up, so I went up and like I said, helped. And then that's when that fight had to have happened. And
It had to have happened. It did happen, Spencer. Tell us what happened. Okay? I get it's tough for you to talk about.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to process everything. I'm being 100% honest. Like I'm just.
No, you're not being 100% honest. Tell us about the fight, Spencer.
Like I said, we were on the bed. I remember being on the bed. Like I said, and then like getting up. She goes down. I go down. Then, like I said, it maybe it was on the other side of the bed. There had to be on that side.
Okay.
And like I said, she smacked me a couple times. I smacked her a couple times, and like I said,
When you say smacked her a couple times, you hit her. Where did you hit her? How did you hit her?
Huh?
Where did you hit her and how did you hit her?
I don't.
Spencer.
I don't know how to explain. I was.
Did you use a
Did you
No.
did you use any type of weapon?
Nope.
Just hit her with your fist. Were you on top of
Yes.
her when this happened?
I think I was like, I don't know, on top of her, like. Yeah.
And how many times when you were on top of her would you say you hit her?
I think, honest to God, three times. Like I
Okay. Was she unconscious after that?
no, because she had walked to the bathroom.
So what did she say after you hit her those 3 times?
She said, "Fuck you," and I'm going to fucking take a shower. And like I said, I heard stumbling, bumbling in the bathroom, and thought it was fine.
You needed to check on her.
Like I said, I poked my head in there. She was in there. I didn't want to push the subject at all with her.
Was she talking?
I mean, mumbling, grumbling. I mean, I'm not yelling at me, but like just, I mean,
When did you think that there was something seriously wrong with her?
this morning,
Before or after you took the kids?
after,
After?
it's like someone, and I thought I heard
So
something.
why would you take the kids to daycare so early then?
What do you mean? I just, that's like, so like I said,
It's not the normal time you take the kids to daycare. So my guess is that you knew something was wrong with her before you took them.
like I said, I didn't know anything was wrong with her like that.
Spencer,
no
do
idea.
you think that we believe that? Spencer, get real for a second. You know how bad this is going to look for you down the road if that's what you're saying? Nobody believes for a second that you didn't know something was wrong with her. Look at her face. Look at her hands. Her hands are all bloodied and bruised. She was clearly going like this while you were punching her. Okay? So the fact that you're saying you didn't know anything was wrong and you just on a random day took the kids 2 hours to daycare 2 hours earlier than you normally do, but then you didn't realize till you got home something was wrong with her, that's bullshit. Those are defensive wounds.
False defense.
That's her trying to cover her face from you.
Spencer.
You knew last night that she was dead.
What? No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not. I'm being 100%.
No, you're not, because you can't even answer me, Spencer. You can't even answer me.
I did not know that.
Did not know what? That she was dead?
No, and
When did you think something was wrong with her? And you said, I better get medical help or call her parents.
7:00?
After you took the kids?
It was right that same time. It was like someone, and like I said, and I'm like,
So why did you take the kids 2 hours earlier than you normally do today?
It was an off day. It was not.
See, you know what? I know you're lying because you can't answer me. You just stutter like that.
This is all.
Spencer, this is a life-changing event.
Yes, sir.
Listen to me. This is a life-changing event. Okay? How's it gonna look with you being not honest
Not being honest at all.
with us, or with you owning it and saying that you're that percentage that just fucks up? Because we all do. Right? Which side do you want to be on? Because once I do a report, I either go in and say Spencer fucking owned it. This is what he said happened.
Don't say nothing, just let him
And
talk.
this is what happened. We can confirm this information with a lot of different people, right? We can confirm it with the medical examiner's office because they're going to do an autopsy. They're going to tell us exactly what is broke in her face,
How long she's been dead.
how long she's been deceased. They're going to be able to tell us all that. Okay? Or am I going to go and write a report and say, this is what Spencer said. He omitted all this and this and this and this. Here's why he lied to us. Okay? Now you come from, let's take this in.
Hold on.
From the end of the day, when we do all these reports, okay, let's just say hypothetically speaking, this goes to a trial. Think of yourself as a jury member, okay? Who are you going to believe? Right? Are you going to believe the guy that's going to lie?
You ain't gonna believe the guy that's lying. I mean, let's be honest, Spencer. Someday a judge is going to look at this case, and he's going to watch this interview, and what do you think he's going to say? This is a remorseful guy that made a mistake, or this is a guy that's lying trying to save himself because he maybe planned this out and wanted this to happen. There's one of two things.
There's no ill
Yeah,
intention.
but we don't know that because you're not really telling us the whole story.
Nothing like this has ever. I don't know how to say. I don't know what to say. Like I
After she got into the bathroom, how long until you realized something was wrong?
this morning.
You didn't think anything of it last night.
I honestly, I am being 100% honest. I did not.
And when did you think something was wrong with her? Before or after you dropped the kids off?
It was like right before I dropped them off. Yes, that's why I dropped them off early. I was like, shake her, wake her. It's like, hey, look, drop the kids off. I try to wake her up again, and then that's when I realized she was.
So why didn't you just call 911 right there?
Because I didn't know. Like
But you thought something was wrong enough to where you thought you needed to get the kids out of there.
Spencer,
I saw her face, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do after I saw her face. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I honestly did not know what to do.
when you woke up in the middle of the night to pee, how did she look in the middle of the night?
I didn't
Spencer, come on. Do you want to just be done?
No,
Should we just be done?
We're getting there.
Because I don't want to talk to you anymore. If you're gonna lie, and you can go have your chances with the judge and the jury, and good luck. Yeah, I walked in the bathroom in the middle of the night. It was dark, and my wife was laying in the tub. That's what you want to say, but I didn't think anything of it, or didn't think to check on her. That's what you want to say?
She groaned, and I was like, I wasn't gonna mess with her. Like I'm being 100% honest with you. She, like I said, and that's when, I rolled her over the side this morning, like when I called her, because they tried to have me pick her up, and I didn't know it. How do I?
The only thing you can do at this point,
I'm
Spencer,
trying to-
is just be honest and tell us the story.
I promise I am being as truthfully as possible.
So why would you lie to me earlier about hitting her just the one time?
I'm scared. I'm not a hitter. Like I'm not like a
But here's the thing. What's done is done. Okay? It's finished. So the only card that you have is to be honest and just tell us what happened. Right? Otherwise we can just be done. Because I'm not gonna sit in here for hours and listen to someone just keep omitting information. Because it doesn't line up. It doesn't line up with the facts. So it's either you can be factual with us and tell us what exactly happened and not omit anything, okay? And that, by the way, omitting stuff is lying, okay? So I want facts. I want stuff that's not going to be omitted by you. Because at the end of the day, it works out for you, okay? It doesn't do anything for us, right?
right.
It comes down to, this is something you have to live with for the rest of your life, not us.
Yeah, and like we said, this is your opportunity. We don't have to talk to you, and if you keep being vague and omitting stuff, which is lying, we're just going to be done.
Okay. I don't
Tell us exactly what happened.
Just start from when you guys went to Holiday and explain the night.
It's time, Spencer.
Okay, can I get a breath of fresh air really quick? I haven't sat and like thought this
No,
in my head.
it's not going to be possible right now. After we're done with this, that's possible. But right now, this is what we're.
Okay.
But like I said, we don't have to say, we don't have to be in here, and we got other stuff to do too.
From we'll leave Mapleton, and like I said, then we stopped. Like I said, at the gas station, just got kids stuff, this that, and like I said, that's when we had a verbal disagreement. We get in, like I said, I'm getting the kids inside.
What was the verbal disagreement about?
It's a one-sided street when she gets drunk.
Okay.
I just tried to.
What was it entailing?
I don't remember.
Initially, you told me it was because golf took forever.
That yes, more than likely, and she had to drive to Mapleton to come pick me up.
Okay.
So that was just kind of the start. So like I said, we're walking inside. Like I said, me and the kids get upstairs. She slips on my garage stairs. Okay, fine. Like I said, I get the kids upstairs, get them pretty much laid to bed. She's stayed in the garage or went to the bathroom, came back up to the garage. There's a bathroom right there. And like I said, I came back down, had a cereal there. She's still pissed off, you know. And then, like I said, so then like I said, I went back down there.
Did anything physical happen when you guys were out smoking?
Just like I said, I mean, smack me in the back of the head, or nothing. No, not like that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm really trying. I really am. God, I can't.
Come on, Spencer. I know this is the tough part, but
I'm really.
it's time now.
So like I said, I don't remember where I was talking. So I went upstairs to go change diaper. And like I said, that's when I was like laying down, and I don't remember what time, 11:30, 12:30 in that time frame. And then that's like I said, when she got very upset and started hitting and being mean, and like I said, that's when she kind of, I don't know if she jumped on me or how I wanted. Like I said, we fell off the bed, more or less, and maybe it was closer to the window side. I like I said, and I don't remember. She was on top of me right away, and like I said, then like I said, pushed her, like I said, off, and I punched her. I mean, and like I said, then it was fine. Then like I said, I got back in the bed, and she got up and said, "Taking an effing shower, you." And that was when she went to the bathroom. So I did not touch her like after that. So like I said, I don't know if she went to the bathroom.
How many times approximately did you punch her?
3.
Okay. Close fist?
Come on, Spencer.
Had to have been.
Okay. Both fists? Or just one?
It really just feels, this is the only one I feel anything.
What about your other?
It doesn't
Bruise.
feel like it, but it looks like something down here. I mean, but she was awake. Like she was walking. Like she was absolutely walking. So like I said, then she went to the bathroom, closed the door, and like I said, I heard stumbling, bumbling. So I don't know if that was just she fell into the bathroom. I honestly do not know. And like I said, that's when I went to sleep.
Okay.
Woke up, saw, like I said, pretty bruised face. I didn't want to have kids see my wife have a black eye, per se. So that's when I took him there, and I thought she was fine. Like she wasn't looking fine, but I didn't think she wasn't breathing. I didn't know.
Well, did you ever call out her name?
Yes.
And she never responded?
She's you can ask anybody. She like when she gets like that, and like she's, I wouldn't say non-responsive, but like she I don't know what I'm trying to say. When she gets drunk, she sometimes doesn't answer, or like you can ask my kids, like you like roll, it's just oh. I mean, it's I don't know how to
So she
describe
was
that.
so she was drinking at her place, but before she came and got you.
Correct.
So
And then we had a few beers out at, like I said, out at that in Mapleton.
and she had beers too. Because we're gonna check with people.
Yeah.
They're gonna
You
say
said
that.
it was a brewery.
It was that brewery.
Is it Icewind Brewery?
It's
not-
it's
it's
first time I was there, but yeah, it was.
It's not Haggis. It's an actual.
No, it was not a bar.
Yeah, it's like in a.
It's a shop looking thing.
Okay.
So what do you? So
Then we stopped over at my buddy Kyle and Savvy's house, and like I said, then that's when we went home and stopped
Where's
at the
that
gas
at?
station in Mapleton.
Okay.
so what do you think she died from?
I saw vomit. I don't know. I don't know if she choked on her vomit. I don't know. I'm 100% honest, and I don't know if it like if you throw up and it gets
You ever had a concussion before?
years ago.
Did you ever feel sick and vomit after getting a concussion?
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
trauma can cause vomit. And you saw. I don't show you the picture again.
no, I just have it's in my head.
So do you think anything that you did to her caused her death?
Not physical harm. That's probably why she took a shower. I mean, that's why she was in the bathroom, but and not in my bed. I would say, I did. I don't know how. I don't know answer. I guess I don't. That was.
Well, how messed up was she after you hit her?
I didn't think it was like that. I did not think it was like that. Like I said, she got up and went into the bathroom. So I said, I don't know if she got once she got up from the toilet, if she fell into the bathtub, if that's what it was.
That's what you maybe heard.
Did you hear her go to the toilet or what?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
So you heard her go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay. But you don't remember if you heard water or not.
She was like I said, she was wet. She had to have turned water on.
Did you
Somebody
turn the
did.
water on?
I don't.
Come on, Spencer.
Spencer.
The water.
Do you want to be done?
No.
Because I can tell you're.
I
Spencer, I'm sick of this shit. Tell me what happened.
She was laying in the bathtub, and like I said, I checked on her. I did check on her last
Okay.
night, and she was fine.
Why
Oh,
did
you-
Why did you turn the water on?
I don't know.
Why did you turn the water on, Spencer?
I didn't.
How much blood was on her before you turned the water on?
Not that much.
So why did you turn the water on
It
then?
was more out of her ears what I said seeing.
Okay.
So I didn't know.
Why did you turn the water on though?
Because I don't know. I don't know the answer.
So first you didn't turn it on.
But like I said, she was laying there, and like I said,
when did
make
you?
sure she was.
when
she was
did you
sleeping
turn
fine.
the water on?
I was trying to wake her up.
When was that?
Last
Last
night.
night, right after this happened.
Yes, she was. Like I said, she was laying in the bathtub. Is where I found her.
Okay.
And like I said, I
Tried to wake her up, and she didn't.
thought she was sleeping though. She sleeps like that.
So
when she's intoxicated.
and she didn't wake up.
Well, she moaned and groaned, and I thought that's what she does. Like if you shake her, she's always like.
So why would you dump
"Ugh."
water on her?
Well, just trying to get her to, wake up. I mean, I didn't want her to for sure sleep in there all night. But then I was like, I got to the point where, like I said, I just went and laid with my kids.
You turned the shower on, or what did you do? How did you dump water?
There should be a
on her?
cup. There should be a cup there to wash my kids with.
So you didn't run the faucet.
I turn it on, and like I said, she was like laying down. So I was
So you
trying
used
to pour cold water on her to
to wake her up.
yes, so we could try to get her out of the bathtub. And
What time
she wasn't
was it?
helping. It was after that.
Like shortly after.
Yeah, like I said, after. I mean, so 11:30 to 12:30. I mean,
So why don't you want to tell us this stuff?
I don't. My brain is so scattered right now. I'm really trying. I'm trying.
Because I don't like sitting in on these interviews where we have to keep probing for information when it could just come out just naturally.
I also did, like I said, didn't think of this stuff. Like there was no ill intention. Like I didn't think or plan, or there was
So
no.
when you were pouring water on her, she was still breathing.
Yes,
And
100%.
And moaning.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, yeah, like
Was she saying anything?
yeah. She said, don't, you know, I mean, not like, yeah.
What do you mean she was saying don't?
Well, I mean, I was trying to wake her up, and she.
What do you mean? How were you trying to wake her up? Where were your hands at?
On her shoulders?
And you didn't do anything else to her after she was in the
No,
tub?
absolutely not.
You didn't cause any more harm to her?
This morning I tried, like I said, push on her chest a little bit because I didn't know. I was seeing if she was breathing, and she was not breathing.
So when the autopsy comes back and they look at it, there's not going to be any choking around her neck?
No, I don't believe so.
What? You don't believe so?
I didn't. I'm trying to read.
You know what?
this whole thing.
I'm going to tell you, I honestly thought that you were someone that maybe made a mistake, but now I'm starting to think different by the way that you're talking and your responses and how much you've lied and how much more of the story keeps coming out now. Because now I'm starting to wonder if you weren't pouring water on her, if you were trying to wash the blood off after you choked her.
No. That was not.
What do you mean that was? You can't even answer me.
I don't know. I'm
Did you
You're
choke
full of
her-
shit,
Did
Spencer.
you choke her in the bedroom?
had to have.
In the bedroom.
Well, like she was like on top of me, and I mean I pushed, you know,
Well, did you choke her though?
like.
Were your hands around her airway? Around
Not
around her neck?
like. I mean,
Spencer, come on. Tell us what happened.
yes, when she. maybe that was when we were on the. Well, it had to have been when I pushed her off because we had to have been on the ground at that point. We had to have been on the ground at that point.
So were you on top of her when you were choking her?
No.
She was on top of
pushed
you?
her. Yes, because when I fell, I think I fell first, and then she like landed on me and pushed her off. But was that her neck? Yes, because that's just where her body
So you
was.
pushed her off her neck, or were you choking her
No, I pushed her off.
by her neck?
Yeah, I mean, not gently, like
Because she was on top of you?
yes.
Okay. And then what happened?
And that's when, like I said, I tried to get up, and like I said, she started hitting me, and like I said, I hit her back. And
Where
then
was she at when you hit her back?
we were on the ground.
Okay. Were you on top of her?
I believe so.
And you said about 3 times.
Yes. 4. I honestly do not have an answer to that. More than once. Not 100 or 1,000 or anything like
And then
that.
she got up.
It said, I'm taking a shower. And like I said, that's when I know for sure I heard the bathroom toilet running. Then, like I said, I heard some stumbling, bumbling. Like I said, went
It's probably a commotion from her falling from head trauma.
into the tub.
Would that be fair to say?
Sure.
Did she have vomit on her when you went in there?
No.
So at what point do you think she vomited?
Last night, after I went to bed and between this morning when I found her,
So when you dumped water on her, there was no vomit on her face?
no, there was not. And she was still conscious and alive. Like I was Sonia, good, yeah, you know, and
That doesn't make any sense. How you're talking.
so like the bathtub.
So you're dumping water on her. And you were dumping the water on her. Why?
because I was trying to wake her up, like get her out of the tub and lay in bed.
Okay.
Did you ever consider calling 911 at that point because of her not waking up?
We drink fairly often, so like I said, you can ask my daughter anything. Like I said, so if she's sleeping after she's had like beers, even I've been home at 6 or 7 o'clock, and she's like I said, I've been relaxing, and then she's upstairs, and like I said, to try to wake her up, like she doesn't just wake up, she just will sleep till the next morning. So I just
So even with her face all like that, you think that, oh, she's fine. I'm just going to shake her a little here, and I heard a moan out of her. She should be good.
And then dumped water on
I'm going to dump some water on her.
yes,
And my guess is you dumped the water on her to clean the blood away.
no, like I said, I didn't even see blood there.
Did you have blood on your hands?
No. I did not. I really did not. Honestly,
So, do you think what you did last night led to her death?
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
In the aspect that where she ended up in the bathroom, she more than likely took a shower because of our altercation.
Right.
But she did take a shower because you don't remember hearing the water run. And when you went in there, you're the one that dumped water on her.
Like I said, just like I said, trying to wake her up. But she just did the I was like she has before.
Do you think you hit her enough times to where that could have killed her?
No, 100% not.
So what do you think?
Absolutely
What do you
not.
think would have killed her?
I just saw vomit, and like I said, I could see vomit inside her mouth, like vomit stuck in her mouth.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that blocked.
No,
So
it didn't.
it's not how that works. When we deal with overdoses, it's a very common thing to see. When people overdose from fentanyl or whatever, they'll usually have blood or vomit in their mouth, and they're not dying specifically because of vomit in their mouth. It's just a natural thing that the body does. Okay. Obviously, we're not doctors. We're not the ones that are going to testify on that, but again, it comes down to you just giving us truthful information.
I'm sorry. I'm basically
Because we know we don't, and we can tell by the way you're answering, and we don't believe you for a second that you didn't know what happened last night and not what you did. And my guess is the reason it took so long is because you were freaked out because you knew you made a mistake, and that's why you waited till this morning to call.
I did not know last night. I did not know last night.
Is there going to be?
I did not know last night.
Is there going to be anything on your phone related to this?
No.
Her phone?
No.
Did she call anybody or text anybody after this?
Not that I'm aware of.
Did you Google anything last night?
No. Nothing. I'm being 100% honest with you. No.
Because our forensic people will find all of that.
Sure. I did not. I absolutely did not.
Okay.
I did not know.
So you don't think that all the times that you hit her last night, you don't think that that's actually her injuries?
No.
Why do you say that?
Because she was moving and she was fine, and like I said, went.
Well, it didn't sound like she was fine. It sounded like she went in the bathroom and collapsed into the tub.
And if she's saying no, any normal common sense would say.
I don't know if it was no or that. Just no. I don't know what.
Well, she probably didn't want to be around you after you just punched her in the face multiple times.
That probably too.
So there's a couple issues with that, but
I think you're full of shit, Spencer, to be honest with you. And you know what? We sat here. We tried to give you your opportunity. We tried to help you. You can go and good luck. Okay, I'm done talking to you because you're full of shit.
Can we restart?
No, I don't want to restart listening to your fucking lies again. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. So she went to the bathroom. You may have heard a thud, didn't hear a thud. You run some water on her, but don't really know why. But she may have been alive, and she may have said no. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. This is a significant event that you would remember every little detail to. I don't believe you for a second.
I was not 100% sober at that time.
Well, I get that. That still don't matter.
what are you going to say to us now that is different than what you've already told us?
I'm reliving all these last night, and I didn't think this one. I didn't have a plan for this. I didn't know she was hurt until this morning.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Was it intentional to kill your wife?
No.
Was it intentional to strike your wife? It's either yes or no.
Yes, that's after yes.
Did you intentionally leave her in the tub, knowing that she was eventually going to die and you wanted her to die?
100% not. She's my best friend.
Then why didn't you call and get her help?
I thought she was fine. I honestly did not know that until this morning.
So you saw, pull that picture up again, show them that picture. So you saw that in the tub, And you said she's fine.
She did not look like that last night. It did not. I don't know if it was the bruising. I mean, it did not look like that last night. Absolutely, 100% didn't look like that last night.
I didn't show you this picture again.
I've seen it in my head a million times. I did not know last night. I did not know this morning. I freaked out. Took my kids to daycare. Then, like I said again, tried to wake her again one last time, and she was not breathing at that point. I didn't know what to say, what to do. I didn't have any thoughts. I mean, I didn't know.
Well, I can tell you that that's your big issue here that you really can't explain is why you let her sit in that tub for so long. That's what's going to look bad on you because you have no reasonable explanation for it, and everything you say sounds stupid because it's a lie. So the fact that you saw her in there, you heard her fall into the tub, around 11:30 midnight, right after you just beat the shit out of her, and then you wait till this morning after you take the kids, knowing that she's probably dead. That's why you got the kids out of there. You even said that. And then you finally call 911.
I didn't.
That's the part where you can't really explain anything. That's what's going to get you in trouble.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know this until this morning. I'm being dead.
Well, no, you knew it last night because she was in the tub and you were putting water on her.
Well, I was just trying to make sure she was fine. Sleep it off, and we'll take care of it. Talk in the morning. Like I was.
Well, if you thought she was,
I didn't think
she
it was that.
fine.
I did not know she looked like that. I had no idea it was like that.
This morning you did.
Yes, that's right when I was trying to wake her up, and I didn't.
Well, you must not have been too startled. I mean, you must not have cared too much if you thought she was dead this morning because you waited however long to actually call someone.
30. I mean, it was the time I took my kids to take care of.
Didn't you think maybe I could try to save her?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't want my kids.
So you saw your wife dead or dying or dead, and you didn't know what to do.
Yes, I didn't know what to do.
And why would you? And your first reaction wouldn't be, "I should get her help."
I don't know if I was just. I don't know what you call it. Like it was.
You call it that you're lying right now. That's what you call it.
Spencer, it's time.
I did not know. I knew about 15 minutes before I took my kids there, and I didn't know what to do. I literally dropped my kids up. I came right back, and that's when I called because I just had gotten up and so looked in there. I was like, "Shit! What?
Is it because you knew what was going to happen after?
No, if that was.
So did you? Are you surprised that you got detained when we got there?
I mean, I saw her. Like what? It didn't look good. I didn't know what to say when I.
But why wouldn't you just call 911 right away? Why would you risk if you thought something was wrong? Why would you be like, I don't care if my kids see this. I'm trying to save my wife.
I wasn't thinking.
What were you thinking? What were you trying to do at that moment?
I just have my kids not see, I guess. That honestly, and that's why I got back, and that's again when I tried to wake her up one last time. I was like, I didn't know, and that's when I called. I didn't, and that is the god awful truth. I mean, I did not know last night. I did not know right this morning, and I just started hyperventilating. I grabbed my kids, dropped them off, went back and tried waking her up again.
Were you ashamed that your kids would maybe see what you had done?
I didn't know. I didn't know what to feel. I still don't know what to feel.
Has this happened before?
No.
Physically? Between you?
Nothing like
I mean, obviously
hit her
you
like that.
killed her twice, but Have you ever assaulted her before?
No.
To the point where she got whatever,
Nothing. No.
black eye.
Nope. Never. Never.
And when we start interviewing everybody that's ever been around you guys, because we're going to do that, nobody's going to say, oh, they're all going to say, no, they had a really good relationship. You know, they argued a little bit here and there when they were drunk, but that was it. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But
It will. I mean, we had a good, great
well,
relationship.
her mom, I think her mom said right away before she even knew what happened, she said he killed her. So they must have some history with you. I think that's what mom said right away when we got there.
I
Said
don't
if something's wrong with my daughter, he killed her.
think
I know if
everybody.
something happened to my wife, my mother-in-law wouldn't be saying that.
I promise.
Let's just remember this, Spencer, down the road or later today or next week or next month, that this was your opportunity to talk to us.
I tried explaining everything.
No, you didn't. Just sit tight.
I'm-
We'll be back. But I'm not going to sit and listen to you lie anymore.
What I was going to try to say is this morning, right before I took my kids there, when I tried to go in there and check on her and wake her up, I mean, she didn't move or feel, or like I said. So that's literally when I thought I need to get my kids just to take care, and that's honest to God the time that I realized was
Did you touch her?
this morning. Yeah, I tried. Wake her up.
Before you called 911, when you realized that she was in there, you saw her in there before you brought your kids to daycare. Did you touch her?
Yeah. I tried to wake her up.
How did she feel?
Not like I couldn't feel like anything.
Like feel your arm, feel the temp of your arm.
Cold.
Was she
Yes.
cold or warm?
Yes, but I was in like such shock that I didn't know if that was her wet clothes or if that was, like I said, her. And
What was the cup that was in there? You said it was a cup
that's,
you used
there's
for
a
like
there's a
bathroom
yeah
or something.
to pour the water on the kids.
What
bath.
describe the cup? What is
It's like it's skinnier and bigger.
the color?
Tan, gray, white.
Okay. And is that in the tub or where's it at?
Either be the tub or where there's like toys right below the tub, or right next to the tub.
A toy?
There's like a box of toys for
Okay.
bath
Okay.
time.
Okay.
And I don't know if I was just shock or what, but I just like I didn't know what to do. I just thought I was trying to be a parent to drop my kids off. So I
when you found her this morning, what was your first thoughts? Obviously, you're probably concerned she's dead.
didn't want to think that, but I was just
Did you think about that at all?
I didn't want to. Then like I said last time I really tried trying to wake her up, that's what's like, what is going on? Didn't know if it was real life, not real life. It didn't feel real. Like
So I can tell you from experience, we worked a case actually. The guy got punched, right? One time. Died. Doesn't take much to kill someone. Sometimes it's not the punch that kills someone, it's the fall and it's the hitting of their head. Okay? Again, it goes down to the two different types of people, right? It's either the people that just don't give a shit about anybody else, or it's the people that fuck up and just, this is what I did, I fucked up. I was intoxicated or whatever. But you recall the events and you don't want to give us information, which is fine. Okay? If you don't want to give us specific information, that's up to you. You're the one that has to live with it. Right? Not me. Not him. Right?
I think your kids are going to want the story of what happened to their mom. I think that's fair to them, right?
very, very much so.
Okay. So then why don't you tell us what happened then? completely everything that happened, and stop leaving things out
Okay,
because we need to know what's going on.
I'm doing this best of my abilities right now. I just said it just doesn't feel real to me yet. Like it's not. I don't know how to feel. Like this is the nothing like this has ever happened. So I'm trying to relay the story the best I can, and the more I talk about it, the more it's like, what side of the bed? Right? Like I assumed it was that side because that side I was laying on, but maybe it was the other side. You guys said that there was blood.
Mhm.
I didn't.
Do you remember seeing the blood?
No,
Okay.
no, I did not.
Do you remember blood coming out of her face?
When like I said, I mean, I could see that, like I said, she had a bloody lip, but not like what I saw just recently
Where did you see her with the bloody lip?
when she was laying in the tub.
Okay. You didn't see her with the bloody lip in your bedroom at all.
No, it was dark.
Okay.
So like I said, as we keep talking about these things, it's not that I'm trying to hide any information whatsoever. I just like I said, it's hard for me to explain, and I'm honestly trying to do this best of my ability, and I didn't like try to remember everything. You know, it was the late night, and I didn't. I'd give you the 100% story, 100% again right now. But I'm not trying to leave everything out. I'm not trying to prolong anything. I'm not nothing. The biggest thing is I went to sleep last night, and she was still awake, and she was fine. Like I said, then this morning is when
She was fine. So you're gonna legitimately look at us right now and say she was fine.
she was.
Did you see her eye? Did you see her eye? And you're gonna tell me she was fine when you went to bed?
It hurt. It didn't look like that last night. It did not look like that. I am being 100% honest.
Well,
I
I
think
think
not
what he's
look-
getting at though is that you're gonna punch a woman 3 to 4 times.
It's half your size.
In the face, cause these injuries, right? I understand, over time, the injuries probably get worse, right? Black eye will start to come out. Things start puffing up in the face, right? I know it's not immediate generally. Again, I'm not a doctor, but from my experience, that's how it is. I think you're at the point where I think you fucked up,
I fucked up.
right?
I just in the events how they happen. I don't know. I'm trying to say everything I possibly can. Every
If you
recollection.
can
I
take
have.
something back last night, what would it be?
Not to get in a fight with my wife. 100%.
If you wouldn't have gotten in a fight with your wife last night, what do you think would have happened?
We would be at work.
Both of you?
So you're saying she would still be alive, you would be at work, if you guys never got in a fight last night?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know.
It's a perfectly yes or no question.
And Spencer, we're not trying to put words in your mouth. It's either yes or no.
I don't know what to say because, like I said, obviously we're right here, and I don't know. I did not go to sleep thinking that she would have issues. But yes, we had the altercation and stuff, but I didn't. I would not have not called the police then or anything. I would not have not done that. That's not who I am, and I love her. Like, this is not
What's not who you are?
her face. That's
Hitting your wife.
yes,
that's not who you are.
That's not
So you're telling me this has never happened again? That never happened before?
not like this. Nothing. I mean,
Well,
sure,
of course, nothing like this. You're telling me you've never hit your wife before?
no, not in the face. Nothing like that.
Where did you hit her?
I'm trying to think. It was. shoulder probably, like not like
Because her mom seems to think that this kind of abuse has been going on for a long time.
it is not.
Have you ever been in trouble for, I guess, domestic abuse?
No,
Never.
Been arrested
Never.
before?
Never been arrested before?
I've been arrested.
Okay, what was that for?
A couple of years ago, me and got into an altercation.
Okay. And what did you tell the officers then?
We didn't even like talk about it really. I guess it's just that.
Did you get arrested?
Yeah.
How bad?
Domestic?
No. It was me.
That's still domestic.
Oh no,
Did you get arrested for assault?
yeah. That's probably what it was.
Okay.
How bad?
Not terrible,
No?
but my mom saw us getting into it and called. the
So there's
cops.
nothing wrong with you got arrested. When you got arrested that night, there was no marks on him, no nothing?
I mean, I think he had the bloody lip, but I mean, it wasn't like.
So you've seen this before, right? You've seen when you got in a fight, you've seen what it does to somebody before, right?
Yes.
Right. So you saw what it did to you. Okay. Black eye.
Or black.
When the officers were there, right? Within minutes after you guys got in your altercation. And then now you're telling me now after you hit your wife in the head multiple times you didn't see a black eye before you went to bed last night?
It did. I mean, it was.
I understand it didn't look like that.
Yes.
But
not.
was it forming? What did her face look like?
No, I mean there was like the little scabby scratch on the side. I mean that really looked like the worst.
Was it puffing?
I mean I would not her like bad eye. I don't know what like there was a little bit like here like on the side of her face.
Okay. From what?
Me
Okay. From you what?
hitting her.
Okay. With open, closed hand?
It had to have been closed.
Okay. So, put your hand on the table for me. The other one. Okay. Look at your hand. How does that make you feel?
Not okay. Not okay.
Do you realize how much it takes for somebody's hand to look like that?
This knuckle is always my hand is.
Your hand is swollen and bruised.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What do you think that's from?
My wife.
No. From you hitting your wife.
Yes, that's what I meant.
You are not the you. Listen, I know you've had a rough day. I know you've had a rough night. But I get really annoyed when somebody comes in here after beating their wife, saying that, acting like they're a victim. Okay. Your kids now don't have a mother. And you're in here not telling us the whole story about what happened. Your kids, her mother, her father, deserve to know what happened. And you are in here playing like you're a victim, that you don't remember what happened, you don't remember what's going on, and you're not telling the truth. Do you honestly, can you look at me and say that do you think this is the first time we've ever seen something like this?
Probably not. Don't think.
This is not the first time that we've seen anything remotely close to this, right? So you need to understand how we do our job. Your family deserves to know what happened last night. Okay? We're doing our job by trying to get the story so that we can give them that story. And we can tell them what happened to their daughter and to their mother. Okay? So sitting here and acting like a victim, like you don't understand, you don't know what happened, I can look at you and say that that's not the truth. You know exactly what happened. You know what happened. I understand that you're scared. I understand that you may not have meant for any of this to happen, but the point is it still happened. So what story are you going to tell your kids why they don't have a mother?
apologize. I'm not trying to come off like a victim. I just
Stop. First of all, stop apologizing and just tell us what happened. Tell us the truth of what happened.
Spencer, if you want to find peace with this, because eventually you're going to want that, right? The only way to find peace with this whole situation is by being honest. You can't come in here and just keep omitting stuff. And again, Lieutenant Belkey that was in here before, he's done with it, right? I don't even know why we're in here. We should just be done. But if you want to find peace with this, this is your only opportunity, because we don't do follow-up interviews with this. It's a one and done. I don't give second chances with this.
I'm sorry. I
Stop apologizing and to us. I don't need your apology. He does not need your apology. Nobody needs an apology. Your kids, her mother, her father, they need an apology. And you know what their apology would be? It's for you to admit what you did and tell us the full story of what happened and how she passed.
And think about your own family.
Yes, where do I start? I mean, I'm just, my head's not right from the last few hours. It's been a lot. I'm trying to
We don't-
depict this as best I can. It's not that I'm lying or
We're not
trying to
putting
leave
words
things
in your
out.
mouth. Okay, we weren't there, right? We can paint a picture,
Right.
with evidence. Medical examiner's office can tell us everything, what happened, time of death. We can show exactly how she was injured, what the mechanism of injury would be. They can tell us all that, right? That's for the doctors to talk about, right? We're not the doctors. We're here to talk to people that are involved, right? That's where you come into play, okay? You're the one that can find peace with it and tell us what happened, right? We can put everything together. It's one big puzzle for us, not a big deal. But it's easier for you to just tell us what happened for yourself and for your family and for your kids.
Okay. Do I?
Start from
Start
Maple
over.
then. Start from
If
Maple.
you're ready to go, go.
Can I stand up and take? Can you quick? I just get 2 minutes. I mean, just walking real quick, or I just need to.
Where do you want to walk to?
I mean, nowhere. I mean, I
Stand up.
want to get my.
Push your chair in, stand up.
You can stand up.
Okay? Push your chair in, stand up. You can pace back and forth here.
Just let me pace. It's just. Is there any chance I could? Is there any nicotine or anything? Could I get the cigarette and I will 100% go through it second by second of my.
I will tell you something. I will give you a cigarette when we're done here. Yeah.
Okay. Can I have a water? I'm not. I don't know if it's just my brain doesn't want to relive every second of it, but
I'm sure it doesn't. I'm sure it doesn't. I understand that. I 100% understand that.
And I don't want to come off that I'm trying to lie or hide
I get it.
do anything like
but you
that.
will. Okay? You do. Right? Because your brain, you just said it, your brain doesn't want to go through it again, right? And I get that. I understand
And
that.
I'm trying. I'm really
But when your brain does that, and when you do that, it comes off like you're lying, right? Because it's very easy for us to know. We've done this for a long time, okay? We've done this for a long time. It's pretty easy for us to put together a story of what happened, right? So this is basically your chance of telling us your side of the story of what actually happened. Now, when you come in here and you say, "I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember," I can't take that.
I'm just trying to.
Yep. So what I need you to do is I need you to go through this one last time. I need you to relive this one last time, and you tell us what happened.
Yeah. Yep. So Mapleton. So we started out like so. She got there because I said I had my vehicle. My buddy drove it back, right? So yeah, he dropped that off. And his car left or whatever. I didn't even check on. So when he comes out there, like I said, with the kids, and her were at that brewery. We sat there and ran into a couple of our friends, you know, and we were sitting there having a couple beers, and like I said, they wanted to go, so then we had a beer or two at Kyle's house.
Okay.
And then, like I said, that's when we came back home, and that's why I know it had to be past 10 because the gas stations aren't open by our house past 10, so that's why we went to that holiday. Got the kids stuff. We fine, go in there, starts yelling a little bit. By the time we get to that house, I didn't even respond. I mean, it's just, you know, it's fine. Then we, like I said, get the kids out of the car. Like I said, I'm bringing them up. She, like I said, trips up the garage steps.
Mm-hmm.
I get inside. I didn't help her. Was curious. Get inside and bring, like I said, get my kids upstairs, get them upstairs, get them changed, and get them laying down. I heard the door open and close. Like I said, I think she maybe used the restroom, but back outside.
Like downstairs? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
That's when I went back down there to sit and talk to her, and that's when, like I said, argument got more heated, and like I said, it wasn't like physical like that.
Where were you?
In my garage.
Okay.
In my
And
garage.
the
That's-
argument was for what?
we were both intoxicated. I mean, that's it's dumb. I don't know. Like it wasn't
Cheating or
No,
what?
no, just the fact of, like I said, just being gone and this and that and kids, and I mean, we live a fairly stressful life, you know. I mean, it wasn't just. I mean, just we both have built up stuff, you know. I guess like she's busy at her job, I'm busy at my job, and you know, it's just. But it was not nothing in particular that I just more yelling. I guess you would say. So then, like I said, then she got really pissed, and like I said, yeah, smacked me in the back of the head or whatever. That's when I just got up, went upstairs, go change. Don't sit down here.
Did it out to the garage to find you?
No, because you can hear it. People walking
Okay.
upstairs. It's like we know like her footsteps. She jumps out of bed.
So you knew there was a
Yes.
child out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that when she wakes up, you know, then she has, like I said, she has stomach
Sure.
issues.
Okay.
So she goes to the bathroom 3 to 5 times a night in her diaper.
Okay.
And then, like I said, got everyone done, put back. Then, like I said, I just went and laid in bed. She, like I said, maybe that's when the bowl was broken, because then she came back upstairs, and that bowl that was, like I said, on the top of my ledge, we were bringing it downstairs, and just obviously didn't yesterday. Like I said, that just was kind of bumped and fell, which I picked up this morning when I realized I didn't even know it broke last night, but that had to have been when it was. Anyways, you know, starts yelling and whatever, same thing that was happening in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like whatever. And then she goes, like I said, in the bathroom once, comes back out, and I don't remember what side of the bed I was on, but that's like when it got to the next point is when, like I said, and I don't remember if she like jumped on me or just it like, but grabbed me or you know. I was laying down and she ended up on top of me on the bed, and that's when we both fell off the bed.
Okay.
And like I said, that's when, like I said, she, I don't want to say, that's what, like I said, when the hitting started for both of us. It wasn't like, I didn't know how bad or anything was.
Did you, when you rolled off the bed, did you roll on top of her?
I do not. It was fast. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I'm like I said. I didn't try to remember 100, but like I said, yeah. How would that happen? Like we. Cause I remember I was leaning up because she was like said, and then that's when we. Yeah, I might have landed on her. Yeah,
Continue.
I'm just trying
Yep, no, you're good.
be
Continue.
100% honest. Like I said, that's when hitting and stuff, and that's what, like I said, when I maybe it was more on my side because I remember pushing away, and that's when she came back and started smacking me again, and that had to have been when I had hit her. And
Were you guys both standing up at that point, or
No.
were you on the ground?
no, we were on the groundish.
Okay. So you're on the ground. She starts hitting you.
Well, she didn't like stop hitting me while we rolled to the ground.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how you explain
Yep,
that.
no, I get it.
Okay.
And like I said, then that's when she got up and said, "You missed." Went to the bathroom.
You're skipping the part where you punched her.
No, I
exactly.
said
You basically just made it sound like you hit her once as she was hitting you.
I,
That's not, I'm assuming that's not the truth.
I hit her
How many times did you hit her?
more than 3.
Okay.
Not like not like a.
And we're
Not-
and you were on top of her at this point?
I. Ish. I'm trying to think because I can't remember if she was. I mean, I got up and I didn't hit her like when I was like standing up and she was laying down, like we were not wrestling, I guess, but kind of in a way.
Like, were you laying next to her and hitting her, or
Yes.
or how?
Yes.
I mean, again,
Yes.
you weren't there.
Like I said, I remember I was not standing up like that. Like it was. Yes, we were like on the ground.
Okay, do you remember what side she was? Do you remember what side you were on?
Not 100%.
Because you keep looking at your right.
Well, I'm trying to like feel how it. Like I wrestled for a long time in high school, so I'm trying, or not high school, school. So I'm trying to remember like how I would have even done it. Like that's, but this I can feel this one. This one doesn't really feel like much. So that's why I'm trying to think if I was closer to the window and then she was there and then the bed was here,
So she was off to your left.
I would
Okay.
believe that.
So you're both laying on the ground, and that's when you would have been striking her. You weren't necessarily on top of her.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. And then what happened?
Then, like I said, so after that, like I said, I get up and she's just like you, and that's when she went to the bathroom.
Did she lose consciousness at all?
Not that I'd seen, and like I said, when she sleeps and drinks too much, like I said, you can sit there and shake her shoulder and she'll just and
So she said she's gonna go take a shower, and then what happens? So she goes in the bathroom.
yeah,
Then what happens?
like I said, the door's closed. Like I said, I heard a little bit of commotion. Then it was. She said she was gonna go take a shower, so I just didn't know if she was. Like I said, she looked like she was just sleeping. Like she was not. I mean, she was awake and like normal, like drunk Sonia. And like I said, come on, I was like, and then I got to go like, come on, let's go back to bed. And
How long after when she went in the bathroom would have you gone in to check on her?
that one, anywhere from. I went downstairs and had a cigarette. Then I came back up, so 15.
Okay. So
15
by the time
minutes,
she went in the
20 minutes.
bathroom, you went downstairs and had a cigarette in the
Cool off.
the
Cool off. Go
garage?
Back, yes. Go back
Were you cracking
upstairs.
the door at all?
I don't remember. Typically yes, but after an altercation, who knows?
Okay.
Not 100% positive on that.
So about 15 minutes later, you come back upstairs and you go in the bed.
Yeah, and she just kind of acted like she was sleeping, and her face did not look anything like that. So I didn't think it was anything was that bad.
Where was she in the bathroom?
It's laying in the bathtub.
Okay, so you didn't think it was odd at all that she was laying in the bathtub with all her clothes on?
I did.
That's
I wasn't thinking that. I guess
Was she wet at that time?
I'm trying to think because I don't. Yeah.
So she took a shower with her clothes on?
No, but like I said, I don't know if she had bumped the thing on or off, but I don't remember hearing it run, seeing it run.
Okay.
So like I said, I mean, she was conscious. Like I said, I looked at her. Everything's breathing. Everything's fine. It's like. So I was like, come on, so let's go to bed. So that's when I poured in a couple cups of water on her to try to get her up so I could.
Use the water faucet in the tub?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then you dumped a couple.
Yeah, and like,
Cups of
trying to wake her up, and it's like, well, she's She's sleeping, so it's like, sleep it off. I did not know it was like that or looked like that or anything.
And you said she was like mumbling or groaning or something?
Yeah. Like I said, same thing she does like when she's sleeping and kids are trying to wake her up, you know, if we've been out that night or something, you know, and I usually wake up pretty easy, but she's a tough sleeper.
Okay. Okay, so you went to bed.
Yes.
Okay, and then what happened?
Then Evelyn had a diaper this morning, so I had to go do Evelyn's diaper this morning. Then she wanted to go downstairs and have some breakfast and stuff. And like I said, then in the bathroom, to use the bathroom, and just that's when that's when I noticed the touch.
That's when you noticed your wife. Okay. Did you go in there with the intention of looking for her?
Yes. Well, I mean, yes. I mean,
Okay.
yes. I mean,
So you notice, and this is about what time? 7?
yeah.
Okay. So you go in, you check on her, notice that she's cold and her face is puffy. I mean, you've seen the pictures, right?
Yeah.
Well, you
Something-
saw her, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's something you're never going to forget. And then you went downstairs and took the kids to daycare. Is that accurate?
Did you call anybody?
Just her mom as soon as I got back home, and then.
So you called your mom. You called her mom before or after you took the kids to daycare?
After.
Are you sure?
100% positive.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do. I wasn't disbelieved. Like she just sleeping. Like it didn't click in my brain.
So why do you think she passed away?
I said vomit. I don't know if she choked on vomit. I don't know.
Do you remember how she was positioned when you found her?
She was on her side ish, and like then I was on 911. They told me to try to get her out and lay her flat, and I couldn't, and was just freaked out and didn't know what to do.
When did you? Okay, so when you called 911, you said she vomited.
I said so. That's just the vomit on the side of her face, and like it was in her mouth, and that was when I noticed, like, because she was on kind of her side this way, like looking that way. So like when they had me roll her over and lay her, try to get her flat, that's when I realized her vomit, not breathing.
Did you not pull her out of the tub because you assumed that she was dead?
I didn't know. I didn't have the strength. I didn't know.
How much does your wife weigh?
185 pounds,
How tall is she?
6'1".
Okay. So you couldn't get her out of the tub.
It was
In a panic, you couldn't get her out of the tub to try and save her life.
sure, but I was trying to listen to what the lady on the phone was telling me, and I didn't know. I was shocked, I guess. Trying to like I said, still talk to somebody's mom. She's driving there, and it was
Who were you talking to? Okay, so you just got done telling me you were talking to the lady from dispatch on the phone and talking to her mom at the same time.
prior to that, like I said, I was talking to her mom, asking.
So you thought the priority was to talk to people and not try and get your wife out of the
No, I was trying to do both. So I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. And the lady on 911 was just telling me to get her flat, and I didn't know what to do. I was trying, and like I said, my phone, and
You understand how that sounds to us, right?
what's that?
How that sounds. How you were more worried about talking on the phone than trying to get your wife out to give her
I mean,
CPR to try and figure out if she's okay.
I was pushing, like I said, on her chest and stuff. I mean, I was trying. I just didn't know. Like I said, when I'm on the phone and she's tells me don't have the phone, so I'm like, I have my arms underneath her shoulders, like trying to get her up and out. And like I said, that's when I heard the paramedics. It happened extremely fast. Again, I didn't.
Did
I'll
you
say-
choke her at any point?
No, like I said, I pushed her off when we fell. I pushed her off. 100% pushed her off.
Off by her neck. You just pushed her away.
Yeah, I mean that was the first thing that I.
Then she came back at you?
Yes,
When you were punching her, where was your other hand?
like I said, I think we were down here because like I said, it had to have been. I think it was like this.
So why is your left hand bruised?
Because and that one I don't recall 100%, but I'm really trying my best to remember.
Okay, you do realize that if you choked her and she did not have air going in, that we're going to be able to know that, right?
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
So did you choke her?
I did not get on top of her and physically.
Yeah. Were you holding her down by her throat when you were hitting her? Were you?
No, like I said, I pushed her off hard.
Were you holding her at all when you were hitting her?
No,
So she was freestanding or free laying, I guess, if you will, and you were striking her. And to your knowledge, it was only your right.
this got hit. Something hit this. Not like this side, but
Were you in
this,
the clubhouse at Mapleton Golf Course?
was I in the clubhouse?
You were?
In the Maitland clubhouse?
Yeah. There's cameras in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So would it be reasonable to believe that that injury on your left hand or your right hand would not be there on the cameras when you were golfing?
What do you mean?
That injury was sustained overnight. Would it be fair to say that? So it'd be fair to say you punched her with your left hand as well.
I must have.
So how?
I don't know where and how we were laying and
So how do you think that was possible if you were laying on your side and she was on her side?
rolling and getting up.
When you were striking her, were they
We got to be done.
okay? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just 1 second here, okay?
Spencer Moen was sentenced to life in prison for the beating death of his wife.